Hello YouTubers, my name is X Factor. Welcome to some Battlefield 4 Operation Lockers as I get a collateral and that guy crosses his legs all ladylike. This is actually a mashup of two different rounds from my live stream event yesterday. Had a lot of fun and I actually busted out the M416. Everybody's asking, well, why do you always use the L85? It's your best gun, you got the most kills with it. It's got a ton of horizontal recoil and the reload on empty is 3.7 or 3.8 seconds. Also known as an eternity in the Battlefield world. So you see me literally going back and forth with the 50 cal, picking it up, dropping it because I don't want to use that thing point blank. The chance of me getting a no-scope with that thing is slim to none. The other thing about the M416, as you guys are going to see in another clip, is it shoots lasers. If you stand absolutely still, ADS, which is aim down sight, it shoots lasers. I get a ridiculous headshot of a guy in the top of C stairs as I'm coming from one of the main hallways on the C flag. And this gun allows you to be more aggressive, and that really suits the playstyle for this map and many of the other different maps. The L85, again, those reloads can be cumbersome. If you're turning a corner and you start taking on guys, you really got to be careful because you might only be able to handle 3, maybe 4 guys at the max if they're being shot at by other people. It could really cause problems. It gets you killed a lot when probably you had the drop on the guy, you saw him on the mini-map, but it's just not putting the bullets in the gun quick enough. And the hip fire is not too bad either on this thing as well with the laser sight. I would honestly say this is probably one of the best assault rifles in the game right now. Obviously the Ace 2-3, the M416, the AEK, and of course the L85 for those who could deal with more horizontal wiggle, and of course the long reload. But it's not the best, again, for these close range maps. So get off to a quick hot start, trying to push outside because we still don't have C, so it's time to back rage. When in doubt, take snow lane, push snow lane, and back rage. Oh, by the way, you can shoot through these sides. All that tin surrounding the C in the middle, you can shoot through all of that. So my time here is going to quickly come to an end, and I'm going to be forced to press from a different angle, of course. That never would have happened with the L85. All those kills in quick succession, I'd have been stuck in a reload for sure. So here's the headshot I was talking about. See the flash, don't really see ahead, probably should have checked to the left. That guy's got a rattlesnake going on with a silencer in the AK-5C, which is a phenomenal carbine at medium and long range. The only thing that gets you in trouble with that gun is its low rate of fire. So spawn back in, and this is kind of absolute clusterfuck right here. C spawns can be outside, and they can also be on your head, right where I'm about to make my way to. And this kind of gets crazy. I'm literally using this pillar. As I start taking fire or seeing bad guys, I'm using this to pillar. There are guys all around me, this entire dome. And don't need to use my pistol. M416 reloads so fast, I just need to protect myself and dance around the health pack and the pillars. Could not have stayed alive in this situation with the L85. Too many targets, too many bullets coming, and I needed too many reloads. So this thing has really woken me up again to maybe mixing it up with a little bit more variety for my own personal use when I'm trying to be effective. You know, maybe not use the L85 all the time. I really don't use the Ace too much. I can't tell you the last time I've used it actually. Very good gun. Good at medium and close range. Okay at long. I mean, it's a jack of all trades, master of none. There's several weapons that are better at close range, several weapons that are better at medium range, and a whole lot of weapons that are better at long range. And just like the times before, time to push outside. If you want to really get traction, I've said this a million times, snow lane is where it's at. And again, this thing just shoots lasers. Not a lot of horizontal recoil, slight amount of vertical recoil. And if you could fight with the snowstorm out here, it's a way to go. So of course, I like to prop here on this rock a lot of times as my teammates push up because there's so many head glitch spots in that back right that you really can't see right now because the snowstorm is going that somebody needs to keep an eye on this lane because one bipod can probably wreck a couple people. Then of course, the thing I don't like about this entryway, and the reason why I didn't take it, is the fog, the haze is so ridiculous. I can't even see in. Now this one's a little bit better. And then of course the one on the back side of E is a lot better. And that's what I usually go for. A lot of people get held up at C, at the C stairs, and they all fight for that 2-foot wide doorway. Why not go past? Why not go get a back cap If you spawn there, if you get to spawn, your whole team can spawn back there. And then how successful are you going to be when you go to push and back rage and I see my teammate gets killed? So I'm going to try to pick up the guy that killed him and then return the favor on a revive that he probably gave me earlier. So if you get a back cap and you guys start spawning in there, you've got numbers. And what happens in lockers? People become stagnant. Everybody wants to fight over the C flag no matter what is happening on the mini-map. And you can pick up a ton of kills. There's always going to be 4 or 5 guys paying attention to their mini-map. Going to be hawks. So you got to be careful. Look for those people that are active. Look for the people on your mini-map that all of a sudden point a different direction. Those are your hawks. Those are the guys you got to pick out first. And a lot of people ask me, well, how do you go on these crazy back rages and all the time? I pick out the active people. I look for the active people, and I always try to check off the popular spots for people to play. Maybe I throw a nade there. Nobody might be home. Maybe I throw a nade and I hear a voice. Or I wait for the commander to pop his UAV up on the push. There's a lot of different things that you can do to really help pick out the hawks. And once you get past the hawks, they're pretty much the gatekeepers. The back rage is on, like Donkey Kong. Now, is someone going to turn and blast you in the face after you kill 2 or 3 people? Probably, but use cover. Be smart. Use positioning to your advantage. And that's the difference. So obviously you can see this round we made somewhat of a comeback. I didn't show a whole lot of highlights because it was mostly me playing chase the face, getting 1 or 2 kills here and there, going for our back caps, or our gimmies is what I call them, the flags that we're assumed by our spawn point. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this mashup with the M416, also known as the quick reload, that allowed me to live multiple times. I can't get over how much of a difference that makes in a map like this. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. We'll see ya.